So today's question of the day comes from FS Avila asking me about what happens if somebody or if you mess up during boot camp graduation. You know, we all kind of fear that in the back of our minds, right? So I want you to know, leading up to the graduation, you practice a lot, okay? Enough that you're not going to mess up terribly or mess up at all. Okay, you practice a lot, hours and hours and hours. If I could guesstimate how many hours we spent, it's probably like over 50. So if you ever watch the bootcamp graduation video, okay, if you ever watch it, it's like a 2-hour process. The divisions are outside and they march in, turn, and get to their position, and that's it. It's about a 5-minute marching process. And then once you march, you do the facing movements, left face, about face, a bunch of different things. So overall, there's not a lot of movements. Okay, the only main battle that you have to fight is standing up for about 2 hours when they're, doing the graduation ceremony. Now, the one instance that I heard from my instructor, RDC, I don't know if this is true or this is just something that they make up, but I heard that an RPOC is the recruit petty officer in charge. He stands in front of the division. Like I said, if you watch the Navy boot camp video, you will know what I'm talking about. He has this little cutlass and everything. So one story that I heard was that one RPOC, stood still, and then, because he was up for long hours or something, he fell asleep, and then he fell forward, flat face on the ground during graduation. That's the only thing that I heard. I'm not too sure if it's true, but anyway. Now, if you're in the division, you don't really have to worry about that because there are the 900 divisions, which are the people that, play the instruments and do, extra stuff like flag twirls and stuff. If you see the graduation video, there is a guy that, walks sideways. So if this is a division, right? This division facing this way, there's one guy here moving sideways, making sure that he's looking at everyone, making sure they're awake, they're not falling asleep, and if they are, he'll just gradually go over there, tap them on the shoulder, and wake them up. So you don't really have to worry about messing up. You don't really have to worry about, oh, am I going to be, terribly be out of step. At the same time, if, within those 5-minute process of you marching, there's about, for me, when I graduated, there's about 660 recruits moving all at the same time. People aren't going to say, oh man, look at that one person messing up. No, it's hard to notice, right? 660 times 2 is, over 1,320 legs, or if I calculate it right. So it's not going to be noticeable. At the same time, right? These are normal civilians, people watching this graduation ceremony for the first time. They're not going to really know what to even look for or know what's the right thing to do, know what's someone messing up. Maybe, the instructors will know and they'll give you a hard time later on, but at the same time, you graduate that day, so they'll never see you again. But yeah, don't worry about messing up. And if you do mess up, it's fine. People mess up all the time. It's not like a big deal, all right?